Hello everyone, and welcome to our KubeCast number 15. So thank you for joining us. As usual, I'm gonna wait about a minute, and then we start with the updates about our development, financials, Cube value, anything. So we didn't get the questions before. So meanwhile, you feel free to add them to the chat. And if not, if you don't join in time or you see it like later, we can answer in the group as usual, or you can direct message me. Do you hear me properly? Meanwhile, let's check. Yeah, people are entering. I'll start already, so we can. I can give you an introduction about what we've done in the last month since the last update, and what we're going to do in the next months, and what changed in KubeCoin lately. So. Thank you, George. Thanks for answering. So first of all, I need to tell you that we it's about 1 year. We started with the fundraising with the pre-sale, and it's almost 2 months that we are on the market on exchanges. So it's been really an amazing journey for us, for all of us. We experienced a lot of new things, evolution in the development, bugs, bad moments, great moments. So, but we're still here. So we're still here and happy to be here and happy to see these things evolving, and always with the vision long term. Let me just, meanwhile the people are joining us, I want to show you like our graphic design team did an amazing job with the items behind me. So I want to show you for once. So we added the Royal Club NFTs. You can see the QPay app logo and our building from the first roadmap. I'm saying first roadmap, why? Because this is part of the evolution of KubeCoin. Actually, it's the evolution of the Cube ecosystem. We are becoming, this was the idea at the beginning when we start developing different products, and we had this idea to build a venture builder. So this is happening right now. We're focusing a lot on the fintech verticals of the company. We are not abandoning at all the e-commerces, Flycube, ETU. Actually, we are like putting a lot of effort on them, but we like really separating the technology, the operative, and the resources for each verticals right now. So we have focus teams, different teams focus on all different verticals. So this is the evolution that we are like facing right now with our verticals, and the evolution of the concept of QPay, because as I said, always say at the beginning, KubeCoin was a marketing tool for us. We wanted to implement KubeCoin because we've seen that this is the future of cryptocurrencies. We always say that. And we wanted a way to make our clients to pay with cryptocurrencies for our services. And then we realized that we really want to make cryptocurrencies available for normal people, not traders, not investors, like usual people that just buy a coffee in a bar. So we've been like months thinking how we can do that if the world of cryptocurrencies is full of traders, full of scam projects, full of you need really strong knowledge of the technology to invest or to trade it. So let's do something simple, user-friendly for customers or people that want just exchange, like with PayPal or any platform to exchange money, to send and receive money. So what we did, we create QPay, and we create this payment gateway that allows the receiver to pay, like the provider of your coffee, to pay for the commission, the fee, the gas fee for the transfer. This is our innovation in QPay. It's an algorithm we patented it, and will be available. It's the development, I said, it's 1 year, so we are almost about the half of it. And with partnership, we are in partnership, as I always said. So this is the evolution of our product, and this is our main goal. So to make normal people to use cryptocurrencies in real life. It maybe will take years. We don't know. We do our best to make it happen really soon. But as I always said, people trust the team long term. Don't trust the team for tomorrow. It's gonna be months in years. This evolution. Mainly, I'm speaking also to the traders because we are in exchanges since almost 2 months. Don't be afraid to wait long term. Of course, you're free to do whatever you want with your cube, trade them, sell them, buy them. We don't enter in this, but just if you, we want to be surrounded from supporters that see this long term. So look at us, what is going to happen in the next year when we get mainstream. And you're still early. We are early also. We got in exchanges right now, but it just started. So imagine, look at the other serious blockchains and crypto project utility tokens. We are almost doing the same path. The difference is that our focus is more user-friendly than technological. It doesn't mean that we don't have technology. It means that we need more technology, of course, to implement something super innovative as we want, and it takes time. I also apologize for the bugs in QPay. They will always come in time. We can reduce them until we go to the point that we can really test it properly and get in like less than 1%. By something that now in a phase we are innovating, in a phase we are like experimenting, and we need the feedback from you guys. Don't get mad at us because there is a bug. We apologize for that, but it's part of the process for us to understand how to get to the point we want to reach. So say that this is, as I said, there is an evolution in the company. There is an evolution in the product. The main evolution we've been in the last 2 months brainstorming about it. The next evolution is the roadmap. Our roadmap that is going to end at the end of this year is on starting the development of the product, getting on exchanges, the staking, the swap. We're going to speak about that later. So these are the, let's say, the starting points. But we don't stop there. Actually, it's starting now. So we're going to implement a new website. So new website is coming beginning on next month in the first weeks for KubeCoin only. And in this new website, you will see the really long-term roadmap. We have an actual, we know exactly where we want to get in 5 years, but the roadmap is really like, it's going farther. So like we can get like in 20, 50 years, you will see it, because the last point of it is like, I'm just naming something, is the full decentralization, making allow services through the blockchain. So we need this to become big and big and big product-wise, to then decentralize ourselves and become starting to give services in exchange of the movements we token, or buying from our platforms, the partner ones. So all these things will lead to the full decentralization and the auto-sustainable, let's say, government of our structure. So it's divided in 5 stages. Each stage can be 1 year, can be 1 year and a half, hopefully. There is not really a deadline, because the technology we're building right now, we know exactly where we get in. The new technology is not built yet, the ideas we have, but we want to show you already, because when I say long term, I don't want only to tell you, when I say long term, I don't want only to tell you it's long term. You need to experience this in the roadmap and the way we conduct our development. So just stick with us with this, and you probably will see amazing team. Probably we will fail. We don't know, but we can guarantee, the only thing we can guarantee, we're still here and making all the effort to make it happen. So let me I got here some notes. So basically, just a small introduction on the new roadmap. The first one was about the knowledge. So understand the blockchain, understand the issue, like the problem solving with how to make people to use cryptocurrencies in real life. We are now aware of all these things, and we start development. So the first roadmap was about this. The second roadmap is the actual to the real use. So when in this roadmap we implement the functionality. The second roadmap at beginning of 2023, we only concentrate on make people use our QPay. So everything will be, all the effort will be there, and to make it mainstream. So let's say we want to be competitors with PayPal, with Stripe, with Checkout, with Revolut, all these ones, with Crypto.com, like. Well, Crypto.com is used a different thing, but it's still part of the blockchain world. But like, I mean, like the payment gateway, the payment platform, we want to build a really strong payment platform only with cryptocurrencies. So that's the idea of the second roadmap, or the second stage of the roadmap. The third stage is the full immersion in the entertainment. We have with Royal Club, the Royal Club, this is a membership NFTs collection. It's evolving as well. So the next step is to use the characters to build entertainment things. From games, from metaverse, from VR, and all this structure will be only dedicated in a separate part of the company for this. And this will take less than years, of course, because we also part of the entertainment industry. We know how it works, and we already experimented the NFTs technically and in the designing part with the 3D artists. It was my first time actually, but the team was already there since years. Then we have, as I said, the decentralization and the contribution for the community. It means that we are going to have a sort of company governance where you can add all your ideas, you can invest or not invest, or just contribute with your ideas with it. And we actually, the board, and all of us will make a step back and give you not the responsibility, because the responsibility is still ours. And it's just a road to make the community to be involved more and more. It's not going to be the community that time. It's gonna, as QPay, we hope will be mainstream. It will be mainstream also the contribution to this change to the road to decentralization. And then the fifth part is more like based on the taxation and the contribution from the human perspective. It means that we want to build services, and we want to contribute to the real life, not only to get profit as a company. We want to exchange with all the community and the old people, let's say, registered to an eventual platform to contribute to new laws, to new way of taxation, new way of regulations, and give back services in exchange. Never private, but handled by blockchain. So this is the idea right now. It may be like foolish or too visionary, we don't know, but like we really want to get there. We will explain in the website. I don't bother you anymore with this. We will explain in the website. We give in a description of all the eras, let's say the stages, and feel free to contribute to them, because we're still in the brainstorm part. So feel free to contribute to them. We want people to get involved with this, volunteers, and because we really want to change the world through this new amazing technology that is the blockchain and the NFT. So say that. Finally, about the distribution. We did the distribution. Thank you guys for voting. We asked for your vote because we didn't want, of course, we had a deal with you guys. We didn't want to have to anticipate. It was our idea to anticipate the vesting, and I'm gonna the unlock. I'm gonna tell you why. And we needed to ask you first. We all have to agree with that. Also, it's normal that you will accept this, but we want to ask it because because you invested in our company, and we don't want to take decisions with your money. So main reason why we propose this is because we don't want to take decision with your money. So we don't want to stick to get your money in our pockets, let's say in our wallets, and for a time, just because we're afraid that the investor can dump the coin. We never cared about the value of the coin trading wise. We care about it related to the product. So better, if we're good in what we're doing, I'm sure the token value will go up. If we are not doing things properly, as it happens sometimes with bugs and everything, we see that there is a reflection in the token value. So it means that we need to put more effort in it. So that's why we released before. We've seen some traders that dumped coin, and we said, okay, let's make things better. We did it, and also it was more like a philosophical thing. So it's not our money. You paid for it. Why waiting? We know that the system in crypto industry is you need vesting. You need vesting because the investor can dump the coin if it goes up, and they can take a profit of it, or maybe they need the money. So there is many reasons why it happens. So we said we want to release the coins. It's really an big operative cost for us. It's really dangerous for our investors to get. That's why we also cut the login from the website. It's really dangerous because there is a lot of hacking. You can see that happen with Uber as well, with Slack. So if it happens with a company big like Uber, imagine to us. So we said, let's put some resources in real development and get rid of the login. So this was all a strategy, not to go against you, of course. It was a strategy to protect the company, to protect investors, and to move forward with the next steps. So we didn't want to get stuck like for months, like delivering the token. I'm always honest with you guys. We thought, let's release the tokens. Let's start from the bottom. If it dumped and it happened, and see where we're failing. So let's make it better. We got the resources to make it better. If we fail, we don't go away. If we fail, we make it better. So we guarantee that we have the resources. You know that you invest in the pre-sale. We have investment from other companies. So we're fine. So we are not leaving. We just need to make this better. And your contribution is also when you dump the coin. So we need to make it better. So say that. Now, all the operations are focused on the development. All the operations are focused on the partnerships, the marketing. We are now starting with marketing, and because we've been like 2 months with stuck with the token distribution, starting with exchange, all these things. Now it's not over, but it's time to make it bigger. That's why end of the month. We comply with the roadmap as we always did. So trust the team also for this, because we never been late. Maybe once we've been late for 3 days on the roadmap. In blockchain world is nothing. So if we did, I'm not sure about it. So next step is, you see in the roadmap, is the staking part in the QPay and the swap. So they're going to come in at the end of the month. We guarantee that. We are already testing it. It's ready. We are testing it, and it's going to be released end of the month. And then the next features that you can see in the roadmap. So we are aligned with this, and also we are also speaking with our exchanges to add the staking part in our exchanges. We need to provide the liquidity for the staking. We need to make some numbers with them because they have a different kind of staking. Of course, each exchange has its own. And but we are doing all this action, to make you hold your coins and get let's say profit out of it, or more cubes, as you want to call it. So. I've seen a few questions. I promise I'm going to answer to them. I just want to finish this introduction. Actually, I finished. There was the last part speaking about staking and swap, and I just did. And that's it. Let me, if you want to ask me some question about what I said before, feel free. Or I'm going to read from the first one. So I see that if we don't give awards, we don't have a lot of questions. please give us questions also if you don't get the words, because we really need your contribution. Extension for, okay. Is there anything to say about extension for FlyQ and ETQ farther in Europe? As a Dutchie, I also like to take the surprise trips. Now we are doing, as I said, with our verticals, the e-commerce part, we are like separating the technology, so like they're becoming independent, totally independent, with new project managers. What does it mean? It means that we want them to scale faster. If I take care of all the company as it happened so far, they're not gonna scale as we want. We made the plan, we have the business plan for years, we know where we want to get, but actually, unfortunately, we don't have enough time to take care of all of them. So the new strategy is that FlyQBT will become independent. Also, the new projects, they are like hidden in the roadmap. You can see they are not highlighted. They will be developed separately. So yes, we come into Holland, we come into Netherlands, we come in not only there, we are going to scale FlyCube internationally. FlyCube is more difficult, I always say that, because we need to check the availability of from the flights companies and for the airport basically. So we need to see the availability in order to give a professional service in surprise, because we work with surprise experiences. So we need enough connection to make better the experience. So it's a bit slower than ETU. That's what I want to say. ETU, we start like tomorrow in another city without any problem. It's just a matter of money, fundraising, or marketing, or cost per acquisition. It's just a matter of money. More money we put, we scale faster. FlyCube got really like difficult operations to understand the new market. It's not only to understand, because I actually worked for years in advertising industry. I know the markets myself. It's more like how to set up the surprise trip in a new market that we don't know how you work the structure with the flights basically, because accommodation is almost the same. Just change the prices, but it's almost the same in all the world. It's just the connection with flights that's the most difficult part. So yes, we definitely scale up in Netherlands soon, and I cannot tell you when. It's gonna be in the next months. Hopefully, the new project manager will decide where we're going to launch next, and then ETU the same. Next question. How could you implement the cubes as a payment for relation and other if cryptocurrency is high volatile? Well, that's an interesting question also, because we are now in inflation, and in Europe, well, also in US, situation is really bad also for euro and dollar. You can see the euro dollar almost there. I must be honest about it. The thing that the value is volatile doesn't mean that really lots, because you always, normal user always see at the actual currency. It's like when I go on vacation, it's my opinion. When I go on vacation in Mexico and there is another another currency, like normal currency, I always do the reference with euro. Not with QB of course, because I'm still with you as well, but I always do this reference. So I guess it will be the same. So, and also we are not looking to stabilize our coin. That doesn't make sense for us to stabilize a coin, but we're looking in time, like right now will be really volatile, like in years, but when it becomes mainstream and we did all the work correctly, cannot be that volatile, let's say, in years. I think that this is really like a long term. So when it's going to be accepted mainstream, I hope there will not be that much. Right now, I can say it's not really a big deal, as you have to. We put it in the QPay. You can like visually see and change the actual currencies. So you can compare with your national currency. So basically, more or less, is the same. We hope we got more stable. We cannot guarantee that, but I always see this in exchange for another crypto with another currency. If I answer to your question, if not, feel free to send another comment. Where can I get the glass cube with logo next to the plane behind you? I will ask to the design team. I just seen it for the first time today. It's really nice. Maybe we can. We are adding a section. We don't have actual time because we focus on development. We want to add a merchandising section on our website, and we have people asked us for in time these things. Also, that one is really nice. I would like to have it as well. Also, the building. So as soon as we have a moment, because it's really easy. We build in technology with blockchain. Imagine to build a merchandising shop. It's really easy. It's just we don't have right now the time, but as soon as possible, we do it, and we ask to our graphic design team to make it like real or digital or wherever it is, and try to put it in our merchandise shop when it happens. Now it's not in the plan, but I'll try to push it. Thanks for your question. Next question. How is the QPay update going? I would like to transfer Cube from wallet to exchange and back again. This is related not to a bug. The error message that is coming are because there are different addresses to implement. There is the Vasily implementation that changed, so we needed to rebuild something. The CTO can tell you more about it. I don't want to say too much because I'm not into development in that way. So they came because of the connection with the blockchain of Cardano. They came from some bugs from us, and the lack of addresses inside QPay system. So we all collected all these errors and we added to the next update. The next update is going to be uploaded on Play Store and iOS today, or maybe it's already there, but we need them, as you know, we need Apple and Google to publish. So they have to revise the update and they will publish it. So hopefully in 1 day, 2 days, if they don't reject the update, it will be live and you can definitely transfer easily again. If we see other bugs, please communicate them to us and we'll check again. But probably most of them, 99% of them are already fixed, as I got the feedback from the CTO. What's the process to join Royal Club whitelist? Follow the group because, as I say, this is the project handled by our CMO, Mark. So follow the group and get there because I'm not really into the whitelist, honestly. I need to take care of the other things, as I said. So feel free to ask there. I just want to say something about the Royal Club and the two projects we want to implement, a crypto project we want to invest in the future. There is the bear market still. There is still instability. People don't feel good with cryptocurrencies yet. There are some. You've seen already what happened with Luna lately this week. So there are still these things, and Ethereum just changed to move to proof of use and proof of work. So there are from the proof of work to proof of use. There are these things yet. We've seen also the Ethereum, most of the coins are handled by centralized exchange, the staking part. So there are things that we're not still yet happy about it, also from the creator's part. So we don't launch. I'm saying this because we don't want to launch the Royal Club collection, the live, like the sale, until we see better market conditions. So we have a lot of time, I guess, to join the whitelist. Please promote the project, but as soon as we see good signals, we're going to release it. If we don't see them, we can stay here, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to be here because we see the corrections. So it's going to be before, of course, but we need better market condition to make projects successful. There's no reason to launch a project where there is a desert. So better to just this. I wanted to add you about Royal Club. Thank you guys for the comments. Always nice. When can we stake a buy in the app? It's going to be, as I said, the staking part and of Cube and the swap. ADA to Cube is going to be end of this month, and then we start with other cryptocurrencies. Then we start with ADA Cardano. We start with implementation on other blockchains. So we're going to start with that in the next quarter. Is there any major partnership? Yes. The team system is working on it. We are not announcing yet because we are now with the development roadmap. So we have a schedule of marketing announcements. So yes, we're going to announce soon. So it's a matter of time. Consider that it's really, as I said, it's really difficult to propose cryptocurrencies to businesses that never use this, or they're afraid because they think it's a scam word or all these things. So we experience really difficulties more to understand it because it's really easy. It's more like they're afraid of cryptocurrency. So we need to educate the partners for this, and these things take time, as everything. Is it possible to reduce the number of people invited to two to get to? This is a question. I'm sorry, Arono. This is a question for Mark in the Royal Club group. Please follow up there. There will be seasonal events on FlyCube, Skytree, Paolo on Christmas, Disneyland, and Portaventura. Yes, these are part of the Royal Club benefits. So yes, definitely. We already planned them. They will be part of the. Well, if you don't have the membership because you didn't get any Hulk of our collection, you can still participate with events without the membership benefits. Of course, yes, we already have a plan for this. Thank you for the question. Tiziano, hi Paolo, do you think it's better to keep the Cube on QPay on an exchange like Huobi, for example? Do you think we will see Cube listed on Binance soon? Thank you. We advise to keep your cubes. QPay, of course, it's our wallet, but we just started the development. So if you want to contribute to our project, please stay in QPay, also because we are in the staking. And I cannot say how much will be the staking, but it's pretty promising. So contribute to projects to keep them in QPay. But of course, it's a decentralized world. It's your money. Do whatever you want with it. We advise to use Daedalus and Yoroi exchanges. Use any exchange where we are traded. We advise all of them. So we advise to use QPay mainly. We advise. We would like you to use QPay mainly. Also, if there are bugs, because it's the beginning, but like we are a community, so let's contribute to our project, sticking to it. But yes, I don't advise the other wallets just not because we don't like them. It's just because they are not mainly from Cardano, and also there are a lot of bugs. They are not in QPay. Like for example, you cannot see the assets in some of them. So there are in the customer server people asking why I cannot see my cube. They cannot see it because they don't have implemented the native tokens. Also, if it's a Cardano wallet. So Daedalus and Yoroi and QPay are the best ones to keep cube for us. About Binance is the most difficult one. I cannot say anything about it. It's our main target is to get on Binance target in exchanges, of course. Well, all the top 10 ones. The only thing that is difficult, really difficult to get there, and until we don't see proper results for, I think from the chart mainly. Maybe we don't get their attention. So we applied. We're still waiting. We tried to speak with someone, but there is a lot of Chinese walls. So hopefully soon, maybe they see us. But at the moment, I cannot promise anything with Binance. As you know, it's the bigger one, so it's gonna be the big change. But also we are really early stage. So we didn't do the fundraising on the Binance. What is the name? The Launchpad, the Binance Launchpad. I don't remember the name. So we didn't do that. So we are external. So for now, I have no news about it. I want to be honest about it because Binance, it's the big one at the moment. So it's really difficult to get that. What is the time frame for introducing FlyCube and ETU to Australia, New Zealand? This is part of the roadmap when we conquer, let's say, when we consolidate in Europe and the United States. Next step is getting there. we must say that the technology now is more advanced from 1.5 years in FlyCube. So everything is like, we are like 70% of the automatization. So if I say this correctly, so probably we can scale up faster. So maybe we can get there, we get also there. So it's just a matter, as I always say, it's a matter of money. So to get in USA, it's really expensive. It's the whole Europe and more. So imagine also to get in Australia, New Zealand. It's planned. We have already the operations reports on the, as I said, on the flights availability. So we can launch tomorrow, but we need our time. So for now, our goal in the next months is to consolidate in Europe. We don't early invest. We don't early invest, so have any privilege to at least get a whitelist for the Royal Club. You can ask Mark, but I don't think you have any privilege being an early investor in KubeCoin. There are different things, and also. The benefits don't go together. It's good. One of the benefits is you already know Royal Club through KubeCoin, so that's the good thing. But I don't think there is you have preference because you invested in KubeCoin. You have it in KubeCoin. In Royal Club is totally different word, but I don't guarantee 100%. Just ask in the Royal Club Telegram group. May I missed it? Did he say when staking in Apple will be available? End of the month? Yes. Next question. Yes, still on staking. I see, guys, that you're really looking forward to see the staking. I promise it's gonna be end of the month, and the API is really like interesting. We merchandise puppet. Okay. The Eco token, ICO token get released. When they get released, they're already released. Just contact our customer service or the Telegram group to get on the queue, because there are late investors. They've been advised to claim. They didn't claim. It's actually not a big number, but there are quite a few. So please claim your cube already, because they will be available until January. Then we stop the operation for that because it's a cost for us. And from then on, we don't want you to lose, but you have to pay for the operations to get your cube. So please, we don't want to get your money. So, but we don't want to spend because on the operations of something that's already done. So please, claim your cube already for free. Of course, it's your money, but do it as soon as you possible so we can stop with these operations and fully concentrate on the development. Do you plan a vesting period for staking rewards? We will. I cannot say anything. I was almost going to say that. We announce it. The marketing team will announce it. So, guys, I think it's. I've done with the questions. There's only one answer, the last one. When you start burning the token, 10% will be burned progressively, but on urgencies. So we keep them for urgencies in time. So one day, if we don't see this anymore, we see that there's still liquidity there, that it's not used, it's stuck there, but we still have access to it, it's not burned, we will definitely ask to the community what we're going to do with this token. Maybe we can give it back, maybe we can, I don't know, give them for free to the CEO. No, I'm joking. But you can decide what to do with this cube. It's just the burning part. As we control the financial of the KubeCoin, we need to pay attention of it, so we cannot involve you. But if there is any spare allocation of the burning, the 10% we have in the tokenomics, we will discuss with you easily, and we see what we do with this. We're going to announce soon the burn of the unsold first pre-sale round, so these ones will be burned soon. We are just waiting, the steps, the marketing announcement. They are in line. So one of them is the burn of the staking of the unsold pre-sale tokens. So that's all for now. So thank you for joining us, and feel free to watch this streaming when it ends to get all details. And as I said, any other questions, I'm always available in the group. Just direct message me. And what else? Thank you for joining me. And that's it. I want to say we're going to see again we're going to have another one next month after the staking. We hope everything is going to be smooth, and we guarantee that it's coming end of the month, so we comply with roadmap. And that's it. So thank you guys. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the group. So always happy to have you around, and please trust the project long term. We're here and we're struggling to get it done for all of us. Not only for ourselves, not for you, for everybody. So, and also for the public use of QPay. I stopped talking, so thank you, thank you guys for joining us. Bye.